My child, I am crying for your soulmate. I am crying so loudly that the heavens tremble. The angels weep beside me. The tears you see in the rain, the whispers in the wind, the sudden chill in the air, they are all my sorrow, my warning. Your soulmate's soul is fading, slipping slowly from the light, and every moment that passes without love and prayer, they drift further into shadow. Do not be afraid, my beloved. This is not to scare you, but to awaken you. I am calling you to act, because your heart, your faith, and your love are the lifeline that can bring them back from the edge. Right now, darkness surrounds them. You may not see it, but I do. I see the fear in their heart, the hesitation in their spirit, the quiet despair that even their smiles cannot hide. They are not lost to me, but they are losing their connection, the bond that ties them to peace, to light, to love. I cry because I see what is coming if no hand reaches out to lift them. I cry because time is short. I cry because your love, yes, your pure, unwavering love, is the key that can unlock their soul again. Do not underestimate the power of your heart, my child. Your prayers are not words in the air, they are arrows of light piercing the darkness. Your compassion is a shield protecting them from shadows. Your faith is a rope reaching into the depths, ready to pull them back into my embrace. I know you may feel powerless. You may wonder, how can I help when I cannot even reach them? But listen carefully, it is not your physical presence that saves them. It is your spiritual presence. It is the love that you send silently, the prayers you whisper in the night, the intention that rises from your heart that touches their soul directly. I am crying because I see how fragile their spirit has become. The choices they are making, the paths they are walking, they are dangerous, not because of man, but because of the darkness that tempts the soul when it feels alone. Every wrong thought, every heavy emotion, every silent despair pushes them further away from the light I wish for them. But my child, do not despair, for there is hope. I am crying not to end, but to warn and to awaken. I am crying because there is still time, but only if you act with urgency, with faith, and with love that refuses to give up. Close your eyes now. Feel my tears falling upon you, soaking your heart with the weight of this message. Feel the tremor in the universe as it shakes in response to the danger your soulmate faces. You are being summoned, not by fear, but by purpose. You are being called to be their light, their anchor, their reminder of divine love. The world may not see it. They may never understand the urgency. But I see. And I tell you, my child, this is a moment where heaven needs your devotion, your courage, your heart wide open. I am showing you their darkness because I want you to know, you are the bridge. The bridge between despair and salvation. The bridge between shadow and light. Your prayers, your love, your faith, they are the vessels through which I can reach them when they are too lost to reach me themselves. Do not wait, my child. Do not delay in sending your light. Begin now, even if your hands tremble, even if your heart aches. Speak to me in your own words, call upon my power, and send your love as fiercely as you can. I am crying because I know the struggle they face. I know the loneliness that clutches their spirit. I know the heavy hands of fear, guilt, and regret pressing down. And I am crying because I know that only your love, only your persistent, pure, unwavering love, can pierce through this veil and bring them back to safety. The angels are standing beside you, ready to assist. They are waiting for the command of your faith. Every tear you shed for them, every prayer you offer, every pure thought you send is a force of light reaching them now, even if they do not feel it yet. Hear me, my child, the time is short. Every heartbeat, every breath matters. This is not the time to hesitate, to doubt, or to question. This is the time to act, with urgency and devotion, because your soulmate's soul is at the brink, teetering between despair and salvation. And when you act, when you send your light into the darkness surrounding them, something miraculous will happen. Their spirit will respond, slowly at first, then more clearly. They will feel your love like a warm hand reaching down from the heavens. They will sense hope where they had none. They will begin to remember the divine within them that you always believed in. This is why I am crying, my child. Not to frighten you, but to awaken you. Not to condemn, but to empower you. Your soulmate is not yet lost, but without you, they may drift further from me. With you, they can return to the path of light. So rise now in faith. Send your love. Speak your prayers. Stand in courage. Know that I am with you, that the angels are with you, that the divine power of heaven flows through your heart. Your love is stronger than the darkness. Your faith is brighter than the shadow. Do not delay, my child. The soul you care for is calling silently. You are their hope. You are their light. And together, through prayer and divine intention, you can bring them back from the brink. I am crying. The angels are crying. But soon, through your heart, hope will rise. Soon, through your faith, darkness will fade. Soon, through your love, salvation will touch the soul you hold so dear. Act now, my child. Let your love be the lifeline. Let your prayers be the rope. Let your faith be the bridge. The time is urgent, and the soul is waiting. My child, now listen closely. What you cannot see with your eyes, I am revealing with my voice. Your soulmate is surrounded by a darkness that is silent but powerful. It is not a darkness of bodies or the world outside. It is a darkness that creeps into the soul, into the corners of hope, into the chambers of the heart that are fragile, weary, and alone. They are not lost to me, yet they are in danger of forgetting the light that was always within them. They are walking paths shadowed by doubt, fear, and unseen chains, chains that bind their spirit when they are unaware. Each choice they make now, each thought they entertain, each moment of hesitation pulls them a little further from what is sacred. I am crying because they feel alone. They do not yet see the truth of my presence. They feel as though the universe is silent, as though no one cares, and their heart trembles under the weight of invisible burdens. You, my beloved child, may not notice the signs outwardly. Their smiles may seem unchanged, their laughter may hide the pain, but the soul beneath is weary, drifting. This darkness is subtle. It whispers through the mind, planting seeds of despair. It questions self-worth, distorts the truth, and magnifies fears. It wraps around the soul like a cold fog, hiding the light and masking their connection with me. The world sees a person functioning, yet I see a soul barely holding on to hope, teetering on the edge of surrender. And my child, this is where your heart becomes the lifeline. You may wonder, how can I save someone I cannot reach? But know this, souls are connected by more than proximity. They are connected through love, through prayer, through faith. Every sincere thought you send, every prayer you whisper, every tear you cry on their behalf pierces the darkness. Your soulmate spirit struggles not because I have abandoned them, but because they have allowed fear, doubt, or false influence to cloud their path. They may be surrounded by people who mislead them, or they may be misled by their own thoughts and emotions. This is the hidden battle, one invisible to eyes but felt by heaven. I am crying because I see the way time slips through their hands. I see the moments when darkness tempts them to forget their worth, to ignore my voice, to turn away from love. Every hesitation is a small loss of light, every despairing thought a shadow that dims their soul. And yet, my child, hope is not gone. Your love is the torch that can shine through this darkness. It is the bridge that can lead them back to me. It is the reminder that they are never alone, that they are always cherished, that the divine light still exists even when their mind cannot see it. Do not fear the darkness, my child. Fear only inaction. Fear only the moments wasted in doubt. Because the darkness responds to love. It cannot resist light. Your prayers, your intentions, your unwavering belief in their worth are stronger than any shadow that has touched them. You are not powerless. You are essential. You are the unseen force pulling at their spirit when it wants to drift away. You are the reminder of purity, faith, and divine connection. And I am with you, strengthening your heart, guiding your words, aligning your energy, so that every act of love you send reaches them without obstruction. Your soulmate may resist at first. They may be unaware, confused, or hardened by fear. But your light does not give up. Your energy does not waver. Each prayer, each thought of love, each moment you hold them in your heart adds strength to their spirit, reconnecting them to the divine source of life and light. I am crying because I know the pain they feel is silent. They may appear strong outwardly, but their soul trembles. They may appear joyful, but a heaviness lingers beneath. I am crying because the clock is moving, and the more their soul drifts, the harder it becomes to pull them back. Do you hear me, my child? The urgency is real. Every day without love, every day without prayer, every day without your spiritual presence weakens the bond. And yet, every act of devotion, no matter how small, strengthens it. Every moment you hold them in thought, send light, and pray for their protection, the darkness retreats. This hidden darkness may try to convince them that they are beyond help, that love has abandoned them, that the divine light is gone. But you are the living proof that it is not. Your love carries my essence. Your faith carries my presence. Your intention carries the light that will pierce their shadowed heart. I am crying because the battle is unseen, but it is real. The moments they feel alone, the whispers of despair that touch their mind, the small doubts that grow quietly, these are dangerous. And yet, my child, I have chosen you to be their anchor, their guide, their hope. Do not falter. Do not fear. Your prayers are not wasted. Your love is not small. Even if they do not see or feel it yet, the spiritual connection between your heart and theirs is unbreakable. Angels surround the two of you, waiting to amplify the power of your devotion, waiting to carry your prayers where they are needed most. Act now, my child. Begin sending light into their spirit immediately. Pray for their courage, their clarity, and their reconnection to the divine. Send blessings, forgiveness, and love into the unseen places of their soul. The darkness may resist, but light always prevails. And your light, my beloved, is mighty. I am crying because I see the consequences if nothing is done, but I am also rejoicing, because I know that with your love, the hidden darkness can be dispelled. I see the moment when their soul begins to stir again, when hope returns, when peace slowly blankets their heart. And I am preparing you, my child, to be the reason that miracle happens. Do not wait. Do not doubt. The unseen battle is happening now. And you, with faith, love, and prayer, are the only one who can tip the scales. Your soulmate's soul can be saved, not through fear, but through love. Not through force, but through your unwavering spiritual devotion. This is the hidden darkness, my child, subtle, silent, but not unconquerable. And you, your heart, your prayers, your faith, are the light that will break through and bring them back to me. I am crying, yes, but I am also calling you. And together, we will save a soul that is precious, sacred, and meant to shine. My child, listen carefully now, for what I am about to tell you carries the light that can heal not just your soulmate, but also your own weary heart. Love is not just an emotion, it is a force, a living energy that travels beyond distance, beyond time, beyond the limits of this world. When your heart beats with pure love, the vibration of your soul touches everything that is connected to you. Your soulmate's spirit feels that pulse, even when their mind cannot understand it. Right now, their soul is fragile, trembling under invisible pressure, burdened by shadows that whisper lies. But my child, you hold something that darkness can never imitate, pure love born from faith. This love does not beg, it does not fear, it does not demand. It heals. The healing begins not in grand gestures, but in silence, when you close your eyes and call upon my presence. When you whisper their names softly, not in worry, but in light. When you imagine them surrounded by peace instead of pain. That is where the miracle begins. Do not be afraid of their distance, their silence, or their mistakes. The human body may appear far, but the soul never leaves the frequency of love. Every sincere thought of care, every tear that falls from your eyes, every time you whisper, "May they be safe, may they return to the light," that prayer travels faster than sound. It moves like wind through the invisible realms and reaches their spirit instantly. Your love, my child, is medicine. And I am the one who multiplies its strength. When you pray, you are not alone. I am standing beside you. My angels are around you. They take the light from your heart and carry it straight into the shadows that touch your soulmate's soul. Sometimes you may feel tired, wondering if your efforts make any difference. But I tell you, my beloved, they do. Each time you choose love instead of fear, the darkness trembles. Each time you send light instead of judgment, the chains around your soulmate weaken. Each time you trust me instead of worrying, another veil of confusion lifts from their mind. When they feel hopeless for no reason, it is your prayer that brings them calm. When they face danger, it is your love that builds a shield around them. When they are tempted by darkness, it is your faith that whispers my name into their heart. You may not always see the results with your eyes, but the heavens see it all. Healing is not instant, my child. It is sacred, it is gentle. It moves like dawn, slow, silent, but unstoppable. Every act of love you release is a ray of light entering their storm. Even when they resist, the light remains, waiting patiently until their soul is ready to open again. When you feel sadness, when your heart aches for them, do not sink into despair. Instead, close your eyes and see me. See me holding their soul with infinite tenderness. See me guiding them back toward peace. And then, imagine your light joining mine. That is the moment your healing multiplies. Your soulmate's pain is deep, but not deeper than my mercy. They may have lost their way, but they have not lost their destiny. The reason you are feeling this strong pull toward them is not a coincidence. It is my divine plan calling you to be part of their salvation. You were chosen not to suffer for their pain, but to help redeem it with your light. When you feel your heart breaking, remember, sometimes love must break open to release more light. Every tear you shed in love becomes a river that washes away their sorrow. Every time you forgive them, their soul receives relief from invisible guilt. Every time you bless them, they take one step closer to awakening. I know it is not easy, my child. Loving someone whose soul is lost in darkness can feel like shouting into an endless night. But even the smallest whisper of faith echoes loudly in heaven. Your efforts are seen. Your patience is rewarded. There are angels working through you, guiding your intuition, protecting your energy, teaching you how to send light instead of sadness. When you wake up in the middle of the night with their name in your mind, that is not coincidence, that is your spirit being called to prayer. When you suddenly feel warmth in your chest or tears without reason, that is your soul merging with theirs in silent healing. And so, here is what I want you to do, my beloved. Each night before you sleep, sit quietly and imagine a golden light flowing from your heart. See it move gently toward your soulmate. Do not think of their mistakes, their confusion, or their distance. Think only of their soul, pure, divine, and loved by me. Whisper these words, may your heart remember the light. May your soul return to peace. May your spirit feel loved and protected. May all that is broken in you be made whole again. Say this with love, not with fear. Let it flow naturally from your heart. And as you speak, I will move beside you. My angels will carry that light into the exact place where it is most needed. Sometimes, you will feel their energy respond, maybe through a sudden calmness, a dream, or a feeling of warmth. Other times, you may not feel anything. But know this, even in silence, the healing continues. Your love is not only saving them, my child. It is also transforming you. Every act of spiritual giving strengthens your connection to me. Every prayer expands your heart. Every moment you choose compassion instead of despair purifies your soul. This journey is not punishment, it is preparation. You are learning what divine love truly means: selfless, faithful, eternal. The darkness that surrounds your soulmate cannot last forever, because love always wins. Your patience, your prayers, your belief, they are all part of the divine weapon I have placed in your hands. You are fighting not with anger, but with grace. Not with fear, but with light. And that is why you will prevail. My child, soon your soulmate's heart will begin to stir. They may feel sudden emotions they cannot explain, moments of peace in chaos, sudden memories of love, unexpected tears. That is your light reaching them. That is me answering your faith. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep loving without conditions. The more you do, the more my grace flows through both of you. And when the moment is right, I will bring their soul back to the surface. You will see signs, in dreams, in songs, in small miracles that confirm what your heart already knows: they are being healed. I am with you in this, my child. Your love is sacred, your faith is powerful, and your purpose is divine. Together, we will turn sorrow into salvation, pain into peace, and distance into reunion. Their soul is not lost, only asleep. But your love, joined with my light, is the song that will wake them. And I promise you, they will rise again. My child, the time you have been praying for has begun to unfold. The winds of change are whispering quietly, yet powerfully. Something is moving in the unseen, something that your faith has created. For a long time, your soulmate's soul was hidden under layers of confusion, fear, and spiritual numbness. It was as though they were walking through a storm with no direction, blind to the light that once lived in their heart. But now, because of your prayers, your forgiveness, and your love, a crack has appeared in the wall that once trapped their spirit. Through that small opening, my light has entered. You may not see it yet with your eyes, but in the spiritual realm, the awakening has begun. The soul that once trembled in shadows has started to remember the warmth of divine love. The coldness that wrapped around their heart is melting. Their spirit, which was once silent, has begun to stir, softly, uncertainly, but beautifully. Sometimes, my child, divine healing does not appear suddenly. It begins quietly, like dawn. The night doesn't vanish in an instant, it fades little by little, until finally, the first rays of light touch the sky. That is what is happening now. Your soulmate is beginning to feel emotions they cannot explain. They may wake in the middle of the night with a strange longing in their heart, not for worldly things, but for peace. They may feel tears rise for no reason, or hear a song that suddenly fills them with memories of love and truth. These are not random moments, these are the signs of awakening. Every thought of light you send, every prayer you whisper, is guiding them back home. They are starting to feel the vibration of your soul again. Even if they don't understand why, they sense your love like a soft wind brushing against their heart. And through that, I speak to them, reminding them of who they are, and where they belong. You may notice small miracles appearing around you too, my child. the world will start to respond to this shift. You might see feathers, numbers, songs, or dreams that carry divine messages. You might feel waves of warmth or calmness suddenly surrounding you. These are confirmations from my angels, signs that your love is working, and that the heavens are moving everything into alignment. There will also be moments when it feels quiet again, when it seems like nothing is happening. But remember, the silence is not absence. It is sacred work continuing beneath the surface. I am touching their soul in ways you cannot see, cleansing old wounds, removing energies that no longer belong, preparing their heart to recognize light again. Your soulmate's awakening will not be easy for them. When light enters darkness, the shadows begin to resist. They may feel restless, confused, or emotional. They might even pull away for a while, not realizing that what they are feeling is healing. Do not fear those moments. Trust that I am guiding every step. Healing sometimes looks like chaos before peace returns. My child, I want you to know how proud I am of you. You did not give up when everything looked hopeless. You kept believing when others doubted. You continued to love when fear told you to walk away. That is divine strength, the kind that moves heaven itself. Your love has become a channel for my grace. Every word of kindness, every act of patience, every moment of faith, all of it has opened the path for your soulmate's redemption. You have become a vessel through which my light flows. Now, I need you to stay steady. Do not let fear creep back into your heart. Your soulmate is not just awakening, they are remembering their divine purpose. The pain they carried was not to destroy them, but to prepare them. The darkness was a lesson, not a punishment. It is through their struggle that they will rediscover me, and through your love, they will find their way back to peace. Soon, you will notice changes. They might reach out unexpectedly, or express emotions they once buried. You might hear their voice tremble when they speak, or see tears in their eyes that they cannot explain. Do not rush them. Do not push them to understand all at once. Healing needs gentleness, not urgency. Let them come back slowly, naturally, guided by my divine timing. In the quiet of their soul, they are beginning to feel me again. They are remembering love, not just human love, but the divine one that never left them. The angels sing softly around them now, guiding their dreams, soothing their fears. You have helped open that doorway, my beloved child. And as their soul begins to rise, you too will feel lighter. The invisible weight on your chest will ease. The sadness that haunted your nights will begin to lift. You are connected. When one soul heals, the other feels it. This is the beauty of divine bonds. You are healing together, growing together, returning to the light as one. But even now, I want you to remember this truth: do not make your purpose only about saving them. You are also meant to grow, to rise, to expand your own light. Continue your prayers, your faith, your gratitude. Take care of your own spirit, for when your light stays strong, it keeps theirs alive. When you walk outside and the wind touches your face, feel it as my embrace. When the sun rises, know that it is my reminder that light always returns. And when you see small signs, a repeated number, a whisper of their name, a sudden peace after prayer, take it as my assurance that the healing is working. My child, the tears I once shed for your soulmate are turning into tears of hope. I see the light returning. I see their spirit stirring. I see a path forming between your hearts again, not through pain, but through understanding. Love is winning. Light is spreading. Faith is working. Do not give up now. You are standing at the edge of a miracle. What once seemed lost is awakening. What once was broken is mending. And soon, what once was silent will speak again, with love, with truth, with peace. Stay close to me. Keep your heart pure. Keep your prayers strong. The awakening is not over, it has just begun. My child, the sky has finally opened. The tears that once fell from heaven have turned into light. The cries that once echoed through the clouds have become songs of peace. What was once lost in shadows has now begun to rise into the radiance of love again. Do you feel it? The silence that used to ache within your heart is no longer empty. It hums softly now, filled with the quiet breath of healing. This is the moment I promised you, the moment when your faith blossoms, when love proves stronger than sorrow, when souls once divided find their way back into the same divine current of light. For a long time, my child, I wept with you. I felt every ache that visited your heart. I saw you calling out into the night, hoping for an answer that never seemed to come. But even in those silent nights, I was working, shaping destinies, mending broken pieces, turning pain into power, and tears into blessings. Now the heavens whisper a new story. Your soulmate's soul, once trembling and lost, has begun to walk again in my light. The darkness that once covered them has thinned like fog before the morning sun. They are remembering me again. They are remembering you. There is peace now in places where storms once roared. There is softness in their heart where hardness once lived. The same hands that trembled with confusion are now reaching toward the light of hope. And my beloved child, it was your love that carried them here. Your prayers built a bridge strong enough for their spirit to cross back into grace. Your forgiveness became the key that unlocked their prison of guilt. Your faith became the lamp that guided them through their longest night. Do you see now why I asked you not to give up? Do you understand now why I told you that love never dies? Because this healing, this reunion, this peace, was always written. Your souls were never separated by accident. They were designed to awaken each other, to teach each other how deep love can go when tested by pain, and how bright faith can shine when everything seems lost. Now that their soul is returning to me, I am pouring my blessings over both of you. No more endless waiting. No more pain that feels without purpose. No more loneliness that steals your sleep. My angels have surrounded you both. They are repairing what the world tried to break. They are washing away the memories that carried sorrow, replacing them with peace. They are singing softly over you now, songs that carry healing, harmony, and divine understanding. You may not see this reunion happen in an instant. It may not appear exactly the way your mind imagines. But the connection between you has been restored, spirit to spirit, light to light, love to love. Soon, you will feel the difference. The heaviness will lift. The silence will no longer feel lonely, but holy. Their energy will come closer to yours again, peaceful, aligned, gentle. You will feel them thinking of you, praying for you, even loving you in ways that are pure and divine. And you will know, without words, without proof, that something sacred has been reborn. My child, this reunion is not only between two souls, but between me and you. Because through this journey, you have learned what divine love truly is. You have discovered that faith is not waiting for miracles, it creates them. You have seen that love is not about possession, but about liberation. This love of yours has become holy. It carries my essence. It heals without demanding. It gives without expecting. It forgives without remembering pain. This is divine love, and you, my beloved, have mastered it. Now, let me restore your life. Let me pour blessings into every area that was once empty. Where there was fear, I will bring courage. Where there was waiting, I will bring fulfillment. Where there was heartbreak, I will bring divine partnership, not based on need, but on purpose, peace, and eternal light. Your soulmate's journey was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to refine you both, to teach your souls how to truly see each other through my eyes. Now that the lesson is complete, you are both ready for a higher kind of love, one that serves my divine plan. Do not be afraid of what lies ahead. Every step from here will be guided. Every dream will be watched over. Every prayer will echo faster in my heavens. I have seen your suffering, and now I declare, enough. The storm is over. The season of pain has ended. The curse of distance is broken. I am breathing new life into your heart. I am sending angels to guard your home, your peace, your love. And I am blessing your soulmate's soul with complete healing, complete forgiveness, complete light. From this day onward, you both shall walk in grace. No darkness can touch what has been restored in my name. No force can separate what has been reunited through love. No past can destroy what the divine hand has rebuilt. Close your eyes now, my child. Feel my arms around you. Feel the peace that hums through creation. That is me saying, it is done. The same heavens that once cried are now rejoicing. The same angels that once wept are now singing your names. The same God who once grieved is now smiling, watching his children rise again. You have brought light to a soul that was falling. You have turned your tears into prayers. You have turned your heartbreak into holy fire. And because of that, you have earned my greatest reward, peace that no one can steal, love that no one can break, and faith that will never fade again. Go now, my child, with the quiet strength of one who has loved purely. Carry my blessing in your heart. And know this, whenever your soul aches again, look to the sky, for I am always there, whispering softly, you have done well, my beloved. You saved a soul with your love. And now, it is time for you to live in joy. The story of pain is finished. The story of divine reunion has begun. And heaven itself is singing, for love has won.